everybody, it's Bas here from Carp Specialist, and many thanks for watching a new Carpy Cast episode. It's the 29th of June and it's the 69th episode, and we've got 60s from France, from the Netherlands, and we've got some big 40s from Belgium. So let's kick off straight away at Windmill Lake. It's a Dutch spoken video, so you guys won't understand a word of it, but Misha and his girlfriend Ilona fished a week at Windmill Lake Swim 2. They made a great video. You won't understand a word of it, but the scenery is very nice and you can see some great carp being caught. If you fancy luxurious lakeside accommodations, great hospitality, and of course an on-site swimming pool, then Windmill Lake is really a place to go to. So enjoy the video. At Etang de Persats we have some nice news as well. Not catches, but the owners have updated the facilities. Johannes worked very hard to install a new kitchen, a new living room, new beds are installed, and they're freshly decorated and painted. So the new house at Etang de Persats looks stunning. Carl and Alex fished the lake a couple of years ago, and the house has now been renovated. Fishing wise it's still the same. Beautiful fish, big fish, and it's an all-inclusive lake where you rent out all the lake and the accommodation just for yourself. So if you fancy a bit of privacy together with your fishing buddies or with your families, come over to Etang de Persats. At Le Grand Etang, at the Domaine de Goncourt, we also had some nice news. Goncourt, of course, the Grand Etang is well known for its stunning, beautifully scaled mirror carp. And we had some excellent facilities there behind Swim 1. Only downside is, like many lakes in the Champagne area, we used to use water from a source, but especially in the summertime it was quite irony, and it smelled a bit as well. So the owners decided to put nearly a mile of tubing to have fresh running water. So now you can drink from the tap, the toilet, the shower doesn't smell anymore, and you have your fresh drinking water right at the lakeside. So that's a huge improvement, which we were very happy of. Then we go to Carpfarm Lake in the Netherlands with some big fish being caught. The first week, this is a 2-week resume. The first week was a 24 kilo carp being caught as the biggest fish, and some fish at 19 kilos, so that's about 42-43 English pounds. But the second week 18 carp were caught, and the biggest one was a beautiful TwoTone carp at 30.7 kilos. So that's 66 English pounds, 67 English pounds if I'm not mistaken. A 25 kilo, a 20 kilo, and all the fish, all the swims produced some carp. So it was very, very nice. And as you can see, the fish are in stunning conditions. Most fish were caught on fluo pop-ups in the pink color. They were used on a bed of pellets, and that worked very well. At Michel's Lake we had Robert coming over, fishing for a week, and he caught 6 fish, including a 24 kilo common carp. So this one is well over 50 as well. He had a great time and he booked a dinner service. Many of the English guests prefer our dinner service, and at Michel's Lake it's stunning as well. If you're looking for lakes with dinner service, it's quite easy. Just use the advanced search button and just click on dinner service, and you can see all the lakes where we serve the meals right on your swim, which is very convenient of course, and delicious and tasteful. At Tanau Le Grand we get some news as well. We had Wim coming over, and Wim sent us a WhatsApp message during this week because he caught a common carp as well of 25.5 kilos, so that's a big 50 as well. He had a wonderful time, and well, the fish well over 50. He broke his PB and he was very, very satisfied. And Wim sent us a WhatsApp message. If you're in France or just before your trip as well, just add our WhatsApp number to your phone, and in case of any queries of a carp being caught like this, you can always send us a message. It's a big pleasure for us, and it's also a way to help you a bit faster. At Jarlat, at the Domaine de Jarlat, we had Eddie Peters and his friend coming over at the big lake, and they caught a new lake record of 29.5 kilos, so that's around 65 English pounds. So great catch, and in total they had 9 carp, including also a 25 and a 20 kilos, and an average weight well over 15 kilos. So it's a great trip if you lake if you fancy an exclusive rental together with your friends. Eddie and his friend were just 2 anglers, but the lake is big enough to fit 4. Also here the pink pop-ups did the best, so I would definitely recommend to put some type of pop-ups in your fishing gear. And Lieverger, we also had some nice news. I fished the big lake myself a couple of weeks ago and the video is nearly finished. But we had Endo and his friends coming over to fish the Prince Lake. It's a stunning lake and it's really underestimated. It's at Le Mans, so it's a close drive from Calais, it's not too far. And Endo and his mates caught 38 carp with an average weight of around 15 kilos, so 30 English pounds plus. For the week, so they catch many fish and a high average weight, so it's a real recommendation. I'm quite sure you will love the lake. And we finished this week's Carpy Cast at the Carpfarm in Belgium at Timmy's Lake. The weed was always a big problem at Timmy's Lake, but the weed is much less compared to previous years. And we can see the fish really piling on weight. We had the well-known fish, the chocolate, and also Picasso coming out at new record weights, and quite some fish being caught over 20 kilos as well. If you fancy the great service from Timmy, Glenn and Nico on site, some good food and some excellent surrounding and interesting fishing, then the Carpfarm Timmy's Lake is really a place to go to. We've got many English coming over and they really love the challenge at Timmy's Lake and of course the hospitality on site. So we look very much forward to welcome you at the Carpfarm. We'll be having a short summer holidays for a couple of weeks, so we'll see you mid-July with a new Carpy Cast episode. All the best, bye bye!